In this picture from earlier tonight, simply put, if you don't have to be out, stay off the roads. This is a great reason why. Some flooding reported nearby on North Centennial Street 2 there in High Point.
Gosh, Dave, you know, that really just reiterates what we always talk about. First of all, you never know how deep those waters are, and once you're in it, you're in it.
Yeah, and not only that, you don't know if the road's still there or not underneath it when you move around. So you got to be real careful. Watch for flooded roadways if you have to be out tonight. I would not recommend that, though. And of course, watch for ponding of water where there's been some heavy rains that may have drained good, but still the roadway's still wet. This is looking down Wendover Avenue in Greensboro right now. You see how wet the roads are at this hour. Flash flood warning still in effect for a good portion of the Piedmont, Alamance, Guilford, back out into eastern Forsyth, Davidson, western Randolph, back out to Yadkin County. Most of these in effect until the midnight hour or just a couple of hours after that for roads and for flooding issues, rivers and streams, low-lying areas out there. So you got to be careful and don't go out if you don't have to. Here's the radar for you. This line of storms has just not moved a whole lot, and there's been vivid, plentiful lightning. There's been no shortage of that out there. I'll take the lightning off so you can see the rainfall that's out there. And notice how this line has kind of stayed in place. The cells in there have moved some, but the line itself has just kind of sat still for a good portion of the evening. Still picking up some heavy to moderate rains over southwest parts of Caswell County. Moderate rains up around Yanceyville at this hour. Back out into Rockingham County near Reedsville, some rains. Also northern reaches of areas of Alamance County picking up some rains. One spot that does not need it, Caswell or Alamance County, and some moderate rains down around Saxbahaw. They've had enough of that too. McLeansville down towards Greensboro proper picking up some heavy rains, and down towards Pleasant Garden. High Point has really been kind of ground zero for a lot of these floods today, and we'll talk about rainfall totals here in a second. Thomasville's got some decent rain. You go back out into Moxville, moderate to heavy rains just off to the south of that and moving up towards Clemens and Louisville. You see King, Bethania, and back out to Flint Hill, a heavy batch of cells right along Highway 52 there, and then back out to the west, some heavy rains. And of course, these are thunderstorms too. They're not severe. There's no severe storms out there, but the rains are quite plentiful and coming down really heavy too. Look at all the storm reports, anywhere from high winds to some flooding rains across the region too. I know High Point had some multiple water rescues this evening too in and around the High Point area. Also, we had a lightning strike that was over northern parts of Iredell County where supposedly a child was struck by lightning, and that's all we know about that at the moment. Estimated rainfall totals, you can see a wide variety out here, anywhere from 2 to 3 inches and even higher than that in some spots, like in and around northeastern Davidson County, southwest Guilford County, in and around High Point. 4 to 5 inches, 6 inches of rain in some of these regions. That's why you got that flooding as we've gone through this evening. It's become a little more steady, about 3.5 inches in and around the Kernersville area too. 2.5 inches close to that over portions of Alamance County, and you can see 3 to 4 inches back out into Yadkin and Wilkes County from earlier today as well. And of course, all these rains still subsiding. We're still in this moderate risk for excessive rainfall as we go through the early part of the overnight. Not unheard of, but it's not real common to see a moderate risk for heavy rainfall and excessive rainfall across the region, but we've had that in place through a good portion of the day today. It's muggy out there. Temperature is really not of consequence at this hour, low 70s. Here are the rains by about 2 a.m. They start to diminish a little bit. Then as we get into the day tomorrow, notice the showers and storms start to crop up in the afternoon, back out into the foothills, work their way kind of crookedly over portions of the Piedmont by about 5 and 6. And then even in the evening hours, we still see some showers and thunderstorms around, and then they should start to come to an end, hopefully, by the time we get on into tomorrow evening. It is a weather impact day for tomorrow. Showers and storms could see some more heavy downpours and some flash flooding, maybe even some damaging winds in some of those storms when they crop up. Moderate risks for heavy rainfall and those damaging winds. Very low for large hail and for tornadic activity tomorrow. We're in this slight risk for strong to severe storms, really from the Triad and then points down to the south. An excessive rainfall outlook, once again, a slight risk. We bring it down from that moderate risk for tomorrow. So temperatures tomorrow into the mid-80s, the flood threat and the severe risk impact hours for the afternoon. Foothills also there, temperatures in the mid-80s. Another muggy day, may start off with a little patchy fog, and temperatures into the upper 70s in the mountains tomorrow with that flood risk and that severe risk in place as well. Friday, showers and thunderstorms, not an impact day yet. We'll watch that. The chances for showers and storms come down as we go into the weekend with highs back up near 90.